You are doing all of the things that you were told to do to renew your thoughts so that you could have a wholesome life, and for some reason you still feel stuck. I'm going to give you part 2 as to why this is happening. So take out your books and your pencils and let's tarry a bit, okay? When it comes to renewing your mind, a lot of us were told to use scripture to replace the whole thought. I'm not here to say that this strategy doesn't work. I'm here to say that in some ways it's kind of incomplete. So we experience life in multiple ways. We can perceive a lot of things, but our bodies also experience life a different way. So for every lived experience that you have, there's a neurological pathway being formed. Now, you've probably seen a lot of videos talking about your nervous system. I don't want you to think of your nervous system in terms of the anatomy, but I want you to think of it in terms of how it experiences the world. For every experience that you have, I want you to imagine like a code being written. So the more that you think a particular thing, the more that you feel a particular way in response to something, the more that you behave a particular way in response to something, that code or that neurological pathway is going to be strengthened. And eventually it's going to be automatic, becoming the default that you go to whenever something happens. So for instance, perfect example, you're struggling with depression and the way that you relieve your depression is through masturbation. Because you have constantly masturbated as a way to relieve depressive symptoms, your body's quickly going to associate relief from depression through having an orgasm. Okay, now if we want to change that, we have to do something else, and we have to be consistent with the other thing that we are doing. And that is where it gets difficult, because a lot of people get stuck here. You are now trying to implement a new behavior and a new habit that does not have a strong neurological pathway as the old pattern that you have created. So your best friend is going to be consistency. Practice, practice, practice. Don't fall back on what you already know, but do the thing that you're supposed to do. So God is calling us to live a holy life. He's calling us to live a righteous life. And he doesn't want you to respond to depression through masturbation. He wants you to do something that is holy. So constantly push yourself to doing something that's holy and righteous. So the more that you move towards practicing that new habit, you're going to strengthen that neurological pathway, and it's going to replace the old one. This is why sometimes it can feel like you have all of this knowledge in your head. You know what to do, you know what you should be thinking, but your body just doesn't feel like it's there yet. Patience, okay? It can be installed in the mind, but the body is taking some time to unlearn. It is taking some time to reset. And if you can understand that, then it is going to be so much easier for you to show yourself compassion, for you to treat yourself with love and grace and mercy whenever you were to fail or not follow through with the new behavior that you're trying to do. So I hope this helps, okay? And probably masturbation and depression was, I don't know, really out there, but you know yourself.